begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today, and I pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. I also extend that respect to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people joining us today. It's an honour to be here with you today for the first ever Rare Disease New South Wales Family Day. Thank you to Emma and the Rare Disease New South Wales team for affording me this opportunity. Days like this remind us why community matters, why bringing people together, sharing our stories and supporting one another is so important. A rare disease is often defined by statistics, by numbers that tell us how uncommon a condition is. But behind every statistic is a person, a family, a community. Behind every diagnosis is a story of courage, of perseverance and of love. Rare Disease Day is about making those stories heard, about ensuring that those living with rare conditions are not defined by their challenges but recognised for their incredible strength. Our journey with rare diseases has shaped our lives in ways we could never have imagined, and it's why I'm so passionate about days like this. Because when we come together, we imagine more than just the struggles. We imagine possibilities, solutions, and a future where no family walks this journey alone. For our family, it was a routine ultrasound. That changed our lives forever. In just 6 weeks until our daughter's birth, we were told she's missing a major part of her brain. If she survives the birth, she may never walk, talk, or swallow normally. You have 7 days to decide whether to continue the pregnancy. Having already endured 4 heartbreaking losses, we chose to embrace Angelina and give her the best possible life. She miraculously survived the birth, but within weeks we learned her brain wasn't growing properly and she was diagnosed with microcephaly. Early intervention became our priority. I wasn't just her mum. I became her physiotherapist, occupational therapist, feeding therapist and speech therapist. Yet despite our proactive approach, doctors suggested waiting until she was 12 months old to assess her development, offering no guidance on therapy or genetic testing. When we pushed for answers, we were met with scepticism. Why pursue that won't change her outcome? Determined, we spent 3 years searching for answers, and in June 2019, we learned Angelina had a rare CAS gene mutation. At that time, only 50 cases were reported worldwide. We were handed a 2-page document outlining a devastating prognosis. Severe intellectual disability, only 25% learned to walk, most are non-verbal with feeding and sleep difficulties, 40% experience seizures, regression, no treatment, no cure, go home and love your child. It's every parent's natural instinct to protect our children. To find out that your child has a rare condition, one that is without any treatment or a cure, is devastating beyond words. I walked out of that meeting carrying more than a diagnosis. It felt like a life sentence of unknowns. We were drowning in uncertainty, wondering what Angelina's life would look like, whether she would outlive us, or whether we'd have to say goodbye far too soon. With this, we felt like we failed before we even began. However, it was this moment, the fear of failing our daughter, that led us to establish the Angelina CAS Neurological Research Foundation, driven by the determination to find a treatment and a cure for our daughter and other children facing this journey. But against the fear, we found something powerful: community. We connected with other CAS families and realised that no 2 children followed the same path. Some learned to walk but later regressed. Some had uncontrollable seizures. Some never spoke. And heartbreakingly, some did not survive infancy or some adulthood. Yet, through these connections, we found more than just stories of struggle. We found knowledge, guidance and hope. Families shared what they had learned from therapies that helped their children gain strength to treatments that ease symptoms, even if only slightly. They warned us about challenges we might face, but also celebrated unexpected milestones, the first steps, some of the first words, the victories, no matter how small. In a world where doctors had little to offer, this shared wisdom became our greatest resource. Community didn't just offer support, it gave us a roadmap, however uncertain, and the strength to keep moving forward. There is no way to sugarcoat the reality of being a rare disease parent. It's exhausting, it's traumatising, it's isolating. But it's also filled with profound moments of strength, connection and hope. And that's why today matters. Today is about coming together, about recognising that none of us are alone on this journey. It's about listening, learning and finding solutions together, because no family should be left behind simply because their condition is not well known. Today we imagine more. We imagine a world where families don't have to fight for answers, where we feel supported, where our mental health is prioritised, where we're able to access clinicians that understand rare diseases and can guide us to relevant treatments, where emergency departments understand rare conditions, where rare disease specialists are available, where research is prioritised, most of all, where we are heard. Every story in this room holds power. Every challenge faced, every milestone reached, every act of kindness shared, we're all part of something bigger. Together, we can shift the attitude from hopelessness to hope, from uncertainty to action, and change the narrative for rare disease families. But today, let's take a moment to celebrate the people at the heart of these journeys, the parents, the children, the carers, the advocates, the medical teams, and the friends who walk alongside us. Because when we stand together,